Welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 4 with me, Jerupidus.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. But I'm all right now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
Yeah, so once again, Leon is not doing good. Passed out for 6 hours, he's having nightmares. Although it's not even clear that those are actually nightmares. What to do here? Guess we'll just combine these. Getting pretty full up here. Alright, so after collecting that stuff, let's check out this note. Anonymous letter. There's an important item hidden in the falls. If you are able to get it, you might be able to get Ashley out of the church. But I'll warn you, the route to the church isn't a walk in the park by any means. They've deployed what's called an El Gigante, so God bless. About what's been going on in your body, if I could help you, I would, but unfortunately it's beyond my power. El Gigante, huh? That sounds pretty gigantic. So that's what they've got in store for us, and we've got to get to those falls. But first we're going to do a little bit of backtracking to go check out a, I would say, pretty seldom seen cutscene. There's basically almost no reason you would go this direction, I guess, unless you were lost or felt like you missed something or something like that, but I can't really imagine why. But it's pretty cool. You get a sneak peek at a new enemy early. So let's pick up some stuff, and then we'll check that out. I just noticed this. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Nothing in it. All right, let's check this out. So these dogs are not our friends. And what I said before about the flame grenade being useless isn't exactly true. The dogs are weak to them, so you can take out a whole group of them with just one. And I didn't really want to get hit there, but that's not a big deal. Gives me an opportunity to use my yellow herb anyway. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, we're going to head back across the lake and check out those blue flames we see in the distance. The grate was closed when we crossed the lake earlier, but now it is open for business, so to speak. And you guessed it, it's our best friend. But before we talk to him, we have to kind of mess around in here for a little while. Because there is one item in particular I want to pick up by doing this. How far can you push this? Okay. And that's going to be at the green gem. That is going to combine up with our elegant mask. Give me the first piece to put into that. And then there is one last thing we can do. We can actually jump down inside here with him. And this kind of reminds me of like in Final Fantasy games where once in a while in like item shops or what have you, you can sort of get behind the counter and get next to them. And I always liked that. I just thought it was funny. But that's just another one of the little touches that makes this game great. Okay, and I have what I feel is too much stuff. So I think I'm going to go ahead and sell maybe a flash grenade and maybe like 50 handgun bullets, something like that. Along with all my treasures.
What are you selling?
So let's start with the treasures first, because those are the most fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have 126 handgun bullets. Let's just sell 50 of them.
Is that all, stranger?
Because I haven't even been being that careful, and you can see... I mean, we are playing on normal, but either way, you can see that we're pretty well stocked on ammunition. Did I want to sell a flash grenade? I guess not. Oh, and let's check the tune-up screen.
What are you buying?
Nothing for the TMP, so I don't think we want to do anything there. All right, and I think that's everything in here. And I love how Leon's condition is worsening. It's gotten dark out. You know, the torches are lit. Let's put that one out. So, you know, the weather's worsening while Leon's condition is worsening. I don't know, it's darker, it's a little scarier. And even the condition of the villagers is worsening. That is what happens when the Plagas fully matures. It's getting a little closer to me than I would like. There we go. So now that we've popped both of those, these things hate light. So Flash Grenade will take both of them out at the same time. You get 5,000 from that guy, which is always good. And so, I think that you can tell which enemies are going to do that. It seems kind of random, but when they have the red eyes like they do in the cutscene, I believe that means their head is going to explode into a Plaga, or at least has the possibility to do so. But don't quote me on that. I might be wrong about that. But the scary part is what's happening to those guys seems like what's eventually going to happen to us when the Plaga inside of us matures. So we're going to have to deal with that sooner than later. Now in this area, you want to shoot these boxes. That will allow us to progress once we get down there. And this is the waterfall that was mentioned in the letter. Let's make sure we don't forget this. My favorite item, the spinel. And now we're going to go ahead and hop across these boxes. And then up top there, what we're going to do is divert the water, and that will allow us to progress through the waterfall. And like all good video games, in this one, there is something you want behind the waterfall. Like, I'm telling you, this game is just so awesome. I'm so happy to be playing it. Like, I'm just sitting here grinning like an idiot while playing this. It really is just that much fun to me. And now, the way forward is clear. But we get ambushed. And we're going to take the coward's way out on this one. And that's the end of that ambush. Now, it is true that you don't get the loot from those guys by knocking them into the water. Like, if they did have any drops, you would not get those. Which is unfortunate, but it's also really not a big deal. And when you're using the Punisher, the bullets penetrate, so you can knock down multiple at the same time. So it's pretty ammo efficient to do so. So I think it's worth it. All right, we grabbed our amber ring, and now we can head out of here.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
All right. So now we've got the round insignia that will open up the church. And I'm just going to go ahead and make sure all my guns are reloaded for no foreshadowing reason whatsoever. But if you've ever played Resident Evil, you'd know that this is a key item, and when you get a key item, they want to do bad things to you. But I'm sure that won't happen to us. It couldn't, right? And I just want to check if anything respawns in here. No. Okay. We can head out. This is the merchant instance from earlier. But we'll go ahead and just continue on. He doesn't have anything new for us right now.
¡Rápido! 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 ¡Carla! ¡Usa los músculos! ¡Rápido! ¡Apúrense! ¡Por aquí! ¡Rápido! ¡Rápido! ¡Por aquí! ¡Por aquí! ¡Ay! ¡Se vuelve loco! ¡Mierda!
That is just such a fantastic cutscene. The kick he lays on that one guy always makes me laugh. But the TMP just absolutely shreds this guy. Now what we can do here is get a couple pot shots off with the handgun. And then go ahead and jump up. What am I gonna do with this? Just combine it there.
Hey, it's that dog.
It sure is. The dog we rescued earlier has decided to help us out. And isn't that nice? And now if I've done this right, this may be the last time I have to do this. All right, just like that, El Gigante is down. And the dog's our friend, which I think is maybe more important. So we're just gonna pick up all the stuff in here, and then we'll be able to head out through those doors that have magically opened back up for us. Do believe I want to come this way. Yep, I sure do. All right. Let's just go ahead and reload. Make sure we're ready for whatever the future holds for us. Yeah, that boss fight went pretty smooth. I think it's a pretty cool design. I like the scale of it, and if things do end up going a little sideways on you, it's kind of hard to put distance between yourself and the El Gigante, so I think it's a good design and a fun kind of fight. And I mean, it's completely worth it for that cutscene where he just murders all those Ganados. It's so great. All right, now let's see if we can't hit this trick shot here. Not quite. But we did get 2 of them, which isn't too bad. My dog fights were a lot less smooth than my boss fights, so not overjoyed about that, but it's not the end of the world. And now, I think this is the last bird's nest I ever have to do, which would be a joyous occasion for me. We're gonna go ahead and use our key item, and that will get us into the church, where they are apparently holding Ashley. She is, of course, the reason we're doing all this. But while we're looking for her, we may as well rob the church blind, right? This insignia is everywhere. I wonder if it's a religion from this region? You know, something like that. It is a quote-unquote religion. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and leap across the chandelier. Just like Simon Belmont would. And now we have a little bit of a short puzzle here. So what you've got to do is rotate these until when combined together, they match the symbol in the top center. And this one's not too tough. You can kind of tell just by looking at certain parts of it. That should be it. Yep. They sure do love that symbol. And, you know, I'm noticing now, and maybe I'm a complete idiot and everyone noticed this, but the symbol does look a little bit like a plaga.
Ashley.
Don't come!
Hey, take it easy.
No! Get away!
Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine. My name's Leon. I'm under the President's order to rescue you.
What? My father?
That's right. And I have to get you out of here. Now come with me. It's Leon. I've succeeded in extricating my subject.
Good work, Leon. I'll send a chopper over right away.
Where's the extraction point?
There's another trail that you can take to get out of the village. The chopper will pick you up beyond there.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Okay, so this manual is going to describe how to play with Ashley. Basically, when we have Ashley with us, it's kind of an escort mission, and usually those are terrible. But in this game, it's actually done pretty well. Ashley doesn't really wander off and get herself in trouble. She stays right on you. When you aim, she gets right behind you. If you point at her, she'll duck and get out of your way. So really, it's not that bad. In fact, I would argue that it's probably among the better done... How do I want to say this? It's probably among the... It's done better than usual. Let's go with that. And then there are a couple things I want to comment on. Right when you come in, Ashley says, "Don't come," which is a translation of kinai, which kind of means get away from me. It's a weird thing to say, like it's not something a native English speaker would say, but the very next thing she says in dialogue is get away from me, so I don't know how you could do it much better than that. And then the last thing I want to say is that a chopper is going to pick us up, and we do not have a good history with choppers picking us up.
I'll take the girl.
Who are you?
If you must know, my name is Osmond Sadler, the master of this fine religious community.
What do you want?
To demonstrate to the whole world our astounding power, of course. No longer will the United States think they can police the world forever. So, we kidnapped the president's daughter in order to give her our power, and then send her back.
No. Leon, I think they shot something in my neck.
What did you do to her?
We just planted her a little gift. Oh, there's going to be one hell of a party when she returns home to her loving father. But before that, I thought I might bargain with the president for some donation. Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of money to keep this church up and running.
Faith and money will lead you nowhere, Sadler.
Oh, I believe I forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift.
When I was unconscious.
Oh, I truly hope you like our small but special contributions. When the eggs hatch, you will become my puppets. Involuntarily, you'll do as I say. I'll have total control over your minds. Don't you think this is a revolutionary way to promulgate one's faith?
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me. You okay?
Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
Don't worry. We got into this mess. We can get out of it.
Alright, so Sadler just basically told us the whole plan, and we're both infected with plagas, so things just keep getting worse. But that's going to be the end of that chapter, so that's all the time I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.